Okay.
Here we are in Mullinville.
You want to walk along there?
This must be Pogo Place. One man's junk is another man's prize.
Down there. But anyway, so what do you do besides this? I mean,
I'm retired.
You're retired. What'd you do prior?
I was in the military.
Military.
Yep.
And then was this home before?
Yeah, I was raised out there in the claim shack house.
Is that right?
Gone now.
Well, I tell you, it's how big's Mullinville?
200, I don't know.
200. Well, Lucas is only 460. And then we're out on the farm besides, so that's worse. Yeah.
That old boy, what was that guy's name up there, Lucas?
S.P. Dinsmore.
They thought he was crazy too, didn't they? Right down there in the pasture.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna split this down the middle.
Yeah.
I got the barrels cut in half. And I weld these on the inside the barrel, turn the barrel upside down, set it on a post,
Yeah.
and the swallows will nest in it.
Oh my goodness. Probably true. It's got a curve.
Well, see, the swallows are, you know.
Kind of a nuisance.
Oh, I like them. I got a game place down here. I got old cats down there out here. See that old cat there?
Mm-hmm.
Shaggy old thing.
Uh-huh.
That cat's got as much right to be here as I do, so I feed him. I feed a skunk, and I got a mother possum out there.
You do? Oh my gosh. Well, I tell you, you're kind of a wildlife preserve then?
Yeah, I got one down there, yeah.
Well, that's, you gotta kind of
I'm gonna move that away from the gargoyles and clean that all up.
Well, that would be good. Does this keep the place safe then?
You know, I sell a lot of those.
And so they're always, they've not, I don't know about your background, whether you have, artistic training. Well, that's good, because those we're really interested in you. But there were 4 people right around Liggitt that did this, and none in metal. Most of them were in concrete and wood, and they kind of take what they have, laying out around in the yard, and they start
Well, you see, now I want to tell you about art teachers kill more artistic value in a child instead of teaching them something. Okay, now, example. The best artist in the world is probably, say, kindergarten through 3rd grade. That's the good artist, because you see, if you walk up, you come in the classroom and you say, draw and color me a picture of a cow. Well, so some kid draws a cow with wings on it, all right? Then everybody laughs at the kid. Well, the kid sees a cow with wings on it in his head, or he wouldn't have put them on there.
Yeah.
So censure kills more artists than anything. They killed me when I was a kid.
Well, that's probably true. Well, you know.
But I could sit down and take a piece of paper. Well, I don't even. I'll take this old junk iron and like there's a ballerina skirt made out of plow disc upside down. And
Well, are those disc blades
yeah,
that are your the start of your gargoyles?
yeah.
Is that right?
And you'll work on something for a while, and you get tired of it, you pitch it, and then you might come back to it in 6 months, or you might never come back to it.
So what, do you read a lot, or how do you get ideas for what you're going to do next?
They come to you.
Is that right?
Uh-huh.
That sounds like most of these.
It comes to you. Like that Bill Clinton down there, looking through a telescope and says, "There she blows." Well, then it comes to you. And you know exactly what it's going to look like.
Is that right?
And you don't draw it, and you don't make a drawing or anything. You just lay up an old piece of rusty iron and you draw it out on that piece of iron right out of your head.
And you know what parts you're going to use for it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's just there. That's great. Just great. I don't know, Steve, I think you got some things in your yard we should drop off for him.
But they have I have a hard time here, really.
Oh,
And Dinsmore did.
So did you, what compelled you to do your first sculpture out
Like
here?
to say that one right there?
Yeah?
Made a gargoyle to protect the horse.
To protect the horse.
That's why they used to put them on the churches in Europe to keep the devils away.
That's true.
Evil.
And so did the horse live?
No, I sold the horse. I wish I'd have done that. But anyway.
Oh, I'll tell you. Well, it's, so then, what, did you start in going down that, do you work at any direction, or
No drink.
what was first?
Oh.
This right here, and then,
I made that, then I started down there on the highway and set a couple up and started getting people stopping, even on one down there. And did you see my house over there?
well, I didn't know which house was yours.
It's automatic people. They do what somebody else wants them to do all their life. So they do what their kids and parents tell them to do, and then they go to high school, and the same thing, then they go to college. Then they get out of college and they get a job, and somebody all their life tells them what to do. They never had an original thought of their own.
Well, how did you said you were retired military. Didn't you really feel resentful of that?
Yes. I wasn't resentful of the military. I was retired.
Well, I mean, being a
Disgusted with
conformist.
Well, it's your half-assed ways of doing things, you know.
Yeah.
Well, we were in for a while anyway in the service, and it's.
What do you got in your thing there?
Well, I just wanted to bring you a little bit about what we were about at the Grassroots. I want you to come visit us. Is what I want you to do sometime. This is kind of the type. Have you ever seen Rayo Smith's things? He is a farmer, and he again is a self-taught person. So we encourage people to go.
He's the arts man.
Is that right?
He comes down and gets my stuff. We're making
Does he?
We're making a wood, see. You notice that Carla Stovall dragon?
Oh, we haven't gone looked real closely yet,
Well, there's
because
a
I wanted
dragon
to find
down
you.
there.
Is that right? And that's Carla Stovall?
Yeah, but see, I take these dragons. I got this wood down there I bought. Now, you see, everybody says there's no such thing as a dragon. By golly, there is. If there wasn't no such thing as a dragon, the name wouldn't have lived for thousands of years. Right.
Well, that's probably true. That's true. We're into monsters at Lucas, so we're thinking that those exist.
So I make
too.
the giant bumblebees. But those bees, I know it. I make a bee and it's gone.
Is that right? Why would that be?
Well, they buy them. They
Yeah,
want those
they
bees,
just-
set them in their yard. I make a real mean bee.
Well, do you get a lot of traffic? I mean,
Oh my,
do you-
yeah.
Is that right?
In the summertime.
People are stopping all the time.
Yeah, it's
So-
hard to even get any work done in the summer.
I was going to say, does that bother you if people
No,
pester you? You kind of like to
no,
meet
I've
people?
only, somebody comes in here and gets irate. Well, if people sometimes forget, I put some of these politicians up. And I go with the old cliche, well, if you can't laugh at yourself, somebody else will. I'll guarantee. And you know that.
I know that's true. And if you don't think anything's happening in your life, you ask the neighbor, and in a small town, they know more about you than you know about yourself, isn't that right? Seems like there's always some kind of gossip going.
I make my, I like all this here, this Halloween stuff. I just leave her up.
Is that right?
See, now, there's an example.
And turtle racing. That's
Turtle
an
racing.
occupation.
They race turtles. And I said, you're shining me on. So he had a carload of turtles,
Live turtles?
live turtles. And he's gone some kind of a race somewhere.
That's hard to believe. I know that's probably true. I guess it's good as
Well,
chicken
they have
fight.
duck races down in Deming, New Mexico. Go down to Deming, New
that
Mexico in August, and you cannot rent a motel room. I mean, that's impossible.
People have too much time on their hands.
Well,
don't
if
they,
you
they're
make,
racing.
everything in the world's a gimmick.
Well, that's good. So did you make that on behalf of him
Yep.
visiting? Well, that's all right. That looks, he needs to come back and pick that up.
You will
He
someday.
will.
You will.
Is that your Jayhawk up there? I saw one of those.
I've got Jayhawks all over.
Take off. Well, have you got a Wildcat there?
No.
Well, now, come on. He's not going to do a Wildcat, Steve. I don't know.